So,
But you seem okay.
yeah.
Which is part of the problem. Like, I know a lot of fighters that seem fine, but I know publicly or privately they're struggling.
Yeah.
I know they have like issues.
After that with the magician one, I kind of went offline for a few months, but I completely recovered.
Went offline, like how so?
Just slowly over a period of months, I just got super depressed and anxious and fearful of everything. In my mind, it was just a loop of everything bad and is going to happen. Is catastrophic thinking and ruminating. My creative mind turned against me. It was frightening. It felt like you're in the bottom of a well looking up. And eventually I got on some medication. And
what kind of medication they give you for that?
Oh, shit. I can't remember. But after a couple of months or actually about 4 to 6 weeks on the medication, the colors came back and I started feeling like myself again. And
did you lose sight of colors? Did you get colorblind?
No, that was just
metaphorically.
Yeah. And then I went off the medicine and I'm fine, but it was it was pretty intense.
So did they do anything for that? Like, I know there's some different therapies they do for people that have.
I did a transcranial magnetic stimulation.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you about.
And I started that, and it was I was in the middle of my episode. I started that. You do it over like 6 to 8 weeks. I can't remember. And I remember at the first, I would start it, and I'd talk to the guy running it. But by the end of the 8 weeks, I was just I wouldn't look at him. I wouldn't talk to him. And I was just completely in my head all the time.
So it got worse progressively then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it got worse. Yeah, the just medication and I came out of it.
Well, I'm glad you came out of it.
Yeah.
But that's a good reason to not do that kind of shit anymore.
That's why I was like, I can't. I don't. It's
too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I actually thought that was going to go a different direction when he started talking about it. Number one, TMS doesn't work for everybody. Obviously, I don't know what his protocols were or anything like that, but I commend him, number one, for talking about it and finding a way through, right? TMS is not the way to go for everybody. The fact he tried it is wonderful. And now he can say TMS does not work for him. That's wonderful. And honestly, like maybe a different protocol, but for the purposes of this, I commend him for talking about it. Talking about mental health is a tough thing to do, especially on such a platform, right? With Joe Rogan. Medications work for some people. It's funny because when he was talking about the colors coming back, that was my experience going through TMS. And a lot of people that I talk to going through TMS have that same experience. And that's one of my favorite things to hear early on in TMS is, Kyle, I can see colors again. Colors are brighter. Because it's telling me that it's working, right? For him, it sounds like the medications did that, which is wonderful. And that's why I don't steer people away from medications. It sounds to me that the combination of things that he was dealing with was too much and an unfortunate scenario. It sounds that there was a bit of lost hope in it. And I think that's the biggest thing I took away from that. And that's honestly what I see with non-responders is I've never seen anybody get worse. Obviously, if you read online, talking to people online, right? I talk to people all the time about this. And I've asked several people to come on this channel and talk to me that are telling me that they got worse, right? I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to hear your experience. I will never dismiss or call you crazy. What you experience is what you experience. But I want to know more on people who say they got worse. I want to know if there was anything else you were doing, if there's anything else that's playing a part in that, right? Let's educate people and help them not make those same mistakes. But for me, it's always been a loss of hope that makes people feel worse when not responding to TMS. And that, again, is probably the biggest takeaway that I got from this. The biggest heartbreaker to me when watching somebody go through TMS is watching somebody lose the hope. It's harder too when people around you are getting TMS and having wonderful outcomes from it on a daily basis. It's very easy to lose hope. And I mean, to me, that's what I would take away from this. Again, I love hearing TMS on the Rogan Experience. I love anybody talking TMS. That's what I'm here. That's what I do. And so they all can't be winners. Unfortunately, math shows that this is a numbers game. Hopefully you do fall on the right side of those numbers and that TMS saves your life like it did mine.